Deplaning yet again. Here we go.
What o'clock? How is it?
Still in Dallas.
Still in Dallas.
Still in Dallas.
The flight 7:30.
7:28. Coming up on 6 hours. Yeah. Good morning from Dallas, Fort Worth. Yep.
Made it to Ireland.
As you all saw previously, it was quite the adventure just to get to Dublin, let alone our final series of destinations. The thing was, now that we were about 48 hours behind our initial timeline, and we had canceled all of our reservations, we were truly flying by the seat of our pants. Honestly, it kind of felt like we were about to audition for the Amazing Race. We grabbed a cab into downtown Dublin. Monday morning during the commute is not the cheapest option, by the way, and got dropped at the train station. We went to the ticket counter right away and bought tickets for the next train to Belfast, Northern Ireland. When our time came, we made our way to platform 9 and waited for our train to come in. Sorry, it wasn't 9 3/4 for those of you who get the joke. After going to the wrong end of the train to start, we finally made our way to a car with some seats not reserved that we could all sit at. This ended up being probably one of the best decisions, because during our trip north, we met ourselves a new friend named Lucy, who was the nicest person we had come across. She let us share a table and told us about her travels and asked where we were headed. We told her and explained how we were trying to make up some lost time. She laughed a lot, but definitely sympathized with our plights. As we pulled into Belfast, we said our goodbyes, but made plans to meet up later in town. We weren't sure if it would really happen, because as we got off the train, then transferred to a commuter, and then walked into downtown Belfast, we realized that we hadn't found a place to sleep yet, let alone had a bite to eat. But we were hopeful, to say the least. As it so happens, someone had recommended to us that we should head to the Crown Saloon for a drink, and maybe some food while in Belfast. Well, as we walked out of the train station, guess what was right across the street from us? Yup, the Crown. Tired, and carrying nothing but backpacks, we walked in and happened to find a space at the bar for a pint. Realizing how tired and hungry we were, we moved upstairs for a seated service and enjoyed amazing food. After a little bit of downtime, food, and maybe another pint of Guinness, we took the time to confirm a place to stay and rest a bit before shouldering our bags and heading out across town.
tired face.
I'm not that tired face. You're almost there.
Almost there.
We're going over there.
The history of Belfast and Northern Ireland was all around us. It was awesome to be there, and we couldn't wait to explore a bit. But we had to get our packs off our backs before we did that. We made our way through town to the Titanic Hotel on the banks of the river. We checked in and marveled at how nice our room was. The hospitality here was second to none, by the way. This I'm sure goes without saying, but should you find yourself in Belfast, take the time to stay a night or two here. These folks will truly take care of you. After dropping our gear and stretching out a bit, we rallied what was left of our energy and made our way back into town.
To close the dock, the caisson was filled with water by opening a brass valve in its hull. It then sank into a slot located at the dock entrance, forming a seal.
How we doing?
Here.
We made it. Oh boy, did we make it. Everybody's a little tired.
Yeah.
Little, maybe tiny bit of jet lag? I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley almost fell asleep, but we're proud of her. She's still vertical.
Lucy had agreed to meet us at one of Belfast's oldest pubs called White's Tavern. After all the distance, an extra mile or two didn't really seem that bad for a fun time and a drink with someone who was really nice and cool to hang out with.
You walked past this because I walked all the way from the river earlier. There's like 16 things to go into.
We got there, ordered a round of drinks, and shared more stories. Yeah, even after a train ride all the way across the country, there was still more. And she regaled us with her adventures across Europe, her time with friends on boats, and what she did for work. It was really cool to go to an awesome place and hang out with someone so kind. Hopefully, our next series of adventures will cross our paths once again. After Lucy headed back to the train station, having to make the last train south out of town, we sat near the fire and just enjoyed being in the moment and realizing that we had made it. Our hiccups and struggles were behind us, and because we had just kept pressing forward, we made it. Well, almost. But that part of the story is coming up next. Thanks for tuning in again this week, guys. Until next week, y'all. Cheers.